captain of the soccer team. I ran track. You know, I was also in theater. And my theater skills were kicking. I mean, I could win an Academy Award for my acting. And if you would have known me back in high school, you would have seen that. Because you see how fake I was. And I was hit hard, like a ton of bricks, on a Friday night, after one of the biggest games of my life. Had an amazing game, had game-saving tackles, an interception, ran it back for a touchdown. I was a hometown hero. My picture was going to be on the front page of the sports section of my local paper. I was one of the most popular students in the school. But now I was being embarrassed. I said, what are you doing? Trying to embarrass me in front of all my friends. And I grabbed him and I shoved him. How dare he? Who does he think he is? I go to church. I'm fine spitting on the name of Christ. I can recite more Bible verses than you can. I know more hymns than you know. I know all that stuff. Get out of my face. And my friends could tell I was all flustered. And the entire offensive line got in between me and him and shoved him down on the ground. They looked at me and said, you want me to finish him off? I said, no. Let him get out of here. He said a few choice words, and he left. And I was very angry. My friends wanted to continue the discussion. Hey, Ryan, what girl are you going to try to go with tonight? What are you going to be drinking tonight, Ryan? What party are you going to go to tonight, Ryan? I didn't say a word. My blood was boiling. I just got the keys out of my pocket. I opened up my car door and I drove off. I had to get away. Because all I could hear was that phrase. I went home. My dad greeted me at the door because I just had the game of my life. And he wanted to stay up and talk about it. I grew up in a single-parent home, and my dad didn't have a lot in common, but one thing we did have in common was football. And all he wanted to talk about was football to me. That's how we grew our relationship. He'd go out and smoke a pack of cigarettes, and we'd go out and talk about football. And that's what he wanted to do. I said, not tonight, Dad. I went upstairs, I got a shower, laid in bed, and I didn't sleep a wink. Something hit me that night, students, and I want each and every one of you to listen to me real quick. I had a revelation from God, and it wasn't a revelation that needed a rocket science. You see, the Bible says this, Jesus says this. You know how I know you? You know how I know that you're my follower? You know how I know that you really love me? You do what I say. I thought I was born to love Jesus. I thought loving Jesus was something that we all just did. But maybe you've done what I did, and that one night I searched deep in my soul, and I had to answer the question, no, I do not love you. Thank you for dying on a cross. I'm sure you lived. I believe that a man named Jesus lived, and I'm sure you died on the cross. Sweet story, but I don't love you. And I don't need you in my life. I'm fine. I had to build my life. And something hit me. If I don't love Christ, and if I don't have a relationship with Him, I'm more lost than a golf ball on high winds. My life is in peril, and I was in trouble. Have you ever been hit with a situation that if you were to drop dead tonight, if something were to happen to you, like we've seen many times traveling on the road, where would your soul spend eternity? But it wasn't just that. I was searching for things. I wanted a peace. I wanted a joy. I wanted all those fruits of the Spirit, but I was going after them in women and alcohol and all those things that's just pointless. And then wondering why it wouldn't work for me. Long story short, Robin and I are pretty good friends now. He's a millionaire, by the way, so he's a good friend of mine. I thank him. I thank him, students, because he has the boldness to come and get in my face and point out to me my faults. You see, Rodman loved Jesus, and he didn't appreciate someone mocking his name and spitting upon his name. And I owe Rodman a lot. And I want to let you guys know, it was at a revival just shortly after that, where I got out of my seat, I came in front, and I was one of the only people there, and I didn't care. And I gave my heart to Christ, and I started a relationship with Him at 17 years old. And you know what? A lot of my friends said, if you do this, if you get serious you're not going to get to hang out with us. I said, I don't care. It doesn't matter. We're going to persecute you. You're going to get made fun of. I don't care. Bring it on. Jesus Christ loved me so much that he could have just fought to get out of the situation that he could have. And it wasn't the nails that held him to a cross, students. It was his love for me, and it was his love for you. And my life changed drastically. I had a difference in my life. You could tell. It wasn't about me wearing